The man abandoned his own daughter on the street under cover of darkness, but the next instant he faced retribution for his heartless act. He blamed the little girl as a bearer of misfortune, unaware she was actually a lucky star incarnate, destined to turn calamity into blessing. The real misfortune would come from the child born in his household. The next morning, a boy who had never spoken since birth unexpectedly heard the little lucky star's cries for help. He urgently told his driver to stop and rushed out to investigate. Seeing this child show more compassion than any adult, the little lucky star immediately restored the boy's ability to speak. The confused woman asked where this poor child came from. To her astonishment, she heard the boy call her mother. In disbelief, she asked him to repeat himself. Not only did he clearly say mother, he also begged her to adopt the little girl. The butler confirmed the child had indeed been abandoned there. The woman's heart went out to the girl, and she decided to take her home, to cherish as their own princess. Arriving at the military commander's residence, the little lucky star noticed dark clouds and gloomy energy hanging over it. Most servants had secretly switched allegiance to her beastly biological father, but with her presence now, all misfortune would flee from the household. A maid suddenly brought wonderful news. The elderly lady who had been unconscious for a full year had awakened and largely recovered. Learning about the little girl's tragic background, the grandmother immediately ordered a golden lock brought as a gift. While everyone was chatting happily, the woman's scheming sister arrived uninvited. She immediately insulted the little girl, implying she was the woman's illegitimate child. Knowing her sister's nature, the woman told her to leave at once. The schemer lounged on the sofa, mocking the woman for acting proud despite being a widow. The woman retorted by exposing her as someone's concubine. A shadow dweller has no right to make trouble here. Humiliated, the schemer threatened that within 3 days, when foreigners entered the city, her Qin family would be in charge, and the woman would have to leave with her elderly and sick. The woman wasn't intimidated. She immediately drew her gun, aiming at the schemer, whose heart rate skyrocketed in terror. As the schemer fled, the little lucky star made her stumble badly. After they left, the little girl checked on the commander's situation. He was at the war front fighting foreigners, short on weapons and needing funds urgently. The little lucky star transmitted a bronze cauldron to him, surrounded by golden koi fish. Recognizing this as an extremely auspicious sign, he led his troops in praying for victory. The little lucky star chanted blessings for wealth, and the cauldron overflowed with gold and silver. Now fully equipped, the commander felt confident of victory. Meanwhile, her biological father Qin's household suffered continuous misfortunes. His younger brother gambled away half their wealth. Enraged, the man beat his brother with a feather duster. When a flower pot fell, nearly crushing his skull, the severely beaten brother fled, and the man slipped while chasing him, breaking his leg. Under the little lucky star's protection, the commander's household prospered. News came that the commander had turned the battle around and would return victorious the next morning. The woman was overjoyed. The biological father lamented his lack of such luck. Foreigners suddenly visited him, offering support and advanced weapons. Their condition was that he must destroy the commander's residence before the commander's return. Seeing this as perfect timing, the man launched an attack. The woman stood firm without fear, knowing her husband's train had reached the outskirts and he would return within hours. But the biological father checked his time confidently. She'd never see her husband again. A massive explosion shook the area. The little lucky star sensed the commander